The life of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Lineage of the Prophet, peace be upon him. Our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born into the noble Quraysh family. His full lineage is Muhammad ibn Abdullah, ibn Abdul Muttalib, ibn Hashim, ibn Abd Manaf, ibn Qusay, ibn Kilab, ibn Murrah, ibn Ka'b, ibn Luay, ibn Ghalib, ibn Fir, ibn Malik, ibn al-Nadar, ibn Kinana, ibn Khuzaymah, ibn Mudrika, ibn Ilyas, ibn Mudar, ibn Nizar, ibn Ma'ad, ibn Adnan. On his mother's side, he was the son of Amina bint Wahab, ibn Abdul Manaf, ibn Zuhra, ibn Kilab, making Kilab the fifth grandfather of the Prophet, a peace be upon him, from his father's side. Birth and nursing, peace be upon him. The Prophet, peace be upon him, was born at dawn on Monday, the 12th of Rabi al-Awwal, in the year of the elephant, around April 2022, 571 CE. Some scholars suggest the 9th of Rabi al-Awwal, but the 12th is most widely accepted. He was first nursed by his mother Amina, then by Thuwayba, a servant of his uncle Abu Lahab, followed by Ayman, and finally by Halima al-Sa'idiyah. Death of his mother and guardianship. At 6 years old, the Prophet, peace be upon him, traveled with his mother to visit her relatives in Yathrib, Medina. Unfortunately, she passed away on the way. Ayman then cared for him, and afterward his grandfather, Abdul Muttalib, became his guardian. When Abdul Muttalib passed away, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was 8 years old. His uncle Abu Talib then took over his guardianship. Journey to Syria and the monk Bahira. During a trade journey, Abu Talib took the Prophet, peace be upon him, to Syria. There, a Christian monk named Bahira noticed a mark of prophethood on the young Muhammad. He warned Abu Talib that this boy would become a prophet and advised him to protect him from the Jews who might wish him harm. Life before revelation. The Prophet, peace be upon him, worked in the trade of Lady Khadija bint Khuwaylid, who noticed his honesty and integrity. He led her caravan to Syria with her servant Maisara. After returning, Khadija was impressed and proposed marriage, which the Prophet, peace be upon him, accepted at the age of 25. The Blessed Revelation, peace be upon him. Before revelation, the Prophet, peace be upon him, often sought solitude for worship in the cave of Hira and had truthful dreams that always came true. At 40 years old, Angel Jibril came to him on Monday, the 17th of Ramadan. He held him tightly and commanded, "Read." The Prophet, peace be upon him, replied, "I cannot read." This repeated twice, and on the third time, Jibril said, "Read, in the name of your Lord who created man from a clot. Read, and your Lord is the most generous, who taught by the pen, taught man what he did not know." And translated, the Prophet, peace be upon him, returned trembling to Khadija, saying, "Cover me, cover me." She then took him to her cousin, Waraka ibn Nawfal, who confirmed his prophethood. The secret call to Islam. The Prophet, peace be upon him, began calling people to Islam secretly. Among the first to believe were Lady Khadija bint Khuwaylid, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, Ali ibn Abi Talib, Zayd ibn Hariza, Ayman, his caretaker, Soon after, others accepted Islam: Uthman ibn Affan and his wife Ruqayya, Al-Zubair ibn al-Awam, Abdul Rahman ibn Auf, Saad ibn Abi Waqas, Abdullah ibn Masud, Ammar ibn Yasir. Public call and opposition from Quraysh. Allah commanded His Prophet to proclaim Islam openly. Proclaim what you are commanded and turn away from the polytheists.
فاصدع بما تؤمر وأعرض عن المشركين.
The Prophet, peace be upon him, began with his close family and then ascended Mount Safa to warn the people of Mecca. I am a warner for you before a severe punishment. Some rejected him, and his uncle Abu Lahab became his fiercest opponent. The Prophet and his companions, especially the weak, faced oppression. He comforted them, "Be patient, family of Yasir, for your reward is paradise." The first and second migration to Abyssinia, Ethiopia. The Prophet, peace be upon him, advised some of his companions to migrate to Abyssinia for protection from Quraysh. The king, Negus, welcomed them, listened to their message, and embraced Islam. The boycott of Banu Hashim and Banu Muttalib. In Muharram, 617 CE, Quraysh imposed a total boycott on the Prophet's clan. They forbade marriage, trade, and interaction. This document became known as the Suhuf al-Muqattiyah, the scroll of boycott. An ant, termed al-Arda, ate the document, and the oppression ended with the advice of Meccan elders and the support of Abu Talib. The Year of Sorrow. In the 10th year of prophethood, his uncle, Abu Talib, his protector, passed away. His wife, Lady Khadija, the first to believe in him, passed away. He grieved deeply for both. Journey to Taif. After their deaths, the Prophet, peace be upon him, traveled to Taif, seeking support from the tribe of Thaqif. He was met with rejection and insult and was pelted with stones. He sought refuge in a garden near a grapevine, where a Christian servant named Adas gave him grapes. Adas recognized his nobility and honored his message. Return to Mecca, an invitation to tribes. The Prophet, peace be upon him, returned to Mecca under the protection of some companions. During the pilgrimage season, he invited tribes to Islam, going from house to house and speaking to leaders. The tribes of Aus and Khazraj later met him at a place called the Aqaba and pledged allegiance to Islam. The following year, the second pledge of Al-Aqaba took place, which laid the foundation for the migration to Medina. And thus, this stage of the life of the Prophet, peace be upon him, has come to an end, and it has brought us lessons in patience, faith, and piety. O Allah, send your peace, blessing, and grace upon our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him.